Hi, Michael. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm pretty good.
Well, that's good. It's so good to see you again.
I was really excited to come here today.
Yeah, I was so excited to welcome you back into our playroom.
Thanks.
Um, so I just want to go over a couple of things that we talked about last time. Does that sound okay to you?
Yeah, and then can I play with the toys?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am so excited that you want to play with the toys that we have in here. But we have to go over a couple of things first, just because I want you to remember them. And
Okay.
it's part of being in our playroom.
Okay.
So, the first thing is I know we talked about this last week. Do you remember the really big word we talked about last week?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's fine. That's kind of why we go over these things at the beginning, because sometimes we forget. So the big word we talked about last week was confidentiality.
Oh, I remembered.
Yeah. What do you remember about that word?
Basically, you can keep stuff a secret. Like if I tell you that I hate my teacher, you don't have to tell my teacher.
That's right. I don't have to tell your teacher. But can you give me an example of something that I would have to tell someone?
If you are scared that I might hurt somebody.
Yeah. So there are like 3 things where I would have to tell somebody. The first one is if I'm afraid if you're going to hurt yourself, because part of my job is to help keep you safe. And so if you're going to hurt somebody, or hurt yourself, excuse me, if you're going to hurt yourself, then I'm going to have to tell your mom or tell my supervisor, just because I want to help keep you safe.
Okay.
Okay. And number 2 is if I think you're going to hurt somebody else. So if you tell me you want to like cause harm to their body, then I'm going to have to tell like your mom or my supervisor or somebody, or maybe their mom, that they need to keep their kiddo safe. And 3 is if someone else is hurting you. So if someone is causing harm to your body, if you don't feel safe with them, then I need to tell someone about that, because part of my job is to help keep you
safe?
Yes, part of my job is to help keep you safe. So that was our big word, confidentiality. And then last week we talked about the 2 rules in my playroom.
Don't break toys and don't hit you.
Yes! High five! That's awesome. You remember those 2 rules so well. So those are the 2 rules. And then remember we have a timer. Do you remember when the timer goes off?
It tells us when we have 5 minutes left.
Yes. So I'm going to set our timer right now so we know when we have 5 minutes left.
Okay.
And so the timer will go off, and then it will go off again when we have 1 minute left, and when we have 1 minute left, we have to clean up our toys. Okay. I know last week we talked about you getting to do free play this week. And free play is when you get to play with whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay.
So go ahead and play.
First, I'm gonna grab Mr. Campbell out of the sandbox. Which one was Mr. Campbell? Oh, here's Mr. Campbell. I'm gonna get him out of the sandbox, and I'm gonna put him close to me because I love him. He's my best friend.
Yes, you keep Mr. Campbell close to you because we love him.
And then, where's me? I'm gonna get me so I can be next to Mr. Campbell.
Yes, you want to be next to Mr. Campbell.
And just gonna put this one. Right here.
I see you looking at me. I think you're wondering what I think about you putting this person over here.
Yeah.
This is your playroom, and you get to do whatever you want.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you want to put this person over here, you can put this person over here. Now I know last week you picked this person as dad. Is this person still dad?
Yeah, I just don't know where he is.
Okay, and that's okay. We can put him over here. You can do whatever you want.
Now I want to play in the sand.
Okay. You want to play in the sand. Like you are taking everyone out of the sand. Whoa. Look at all that sand dropping back into the sandbox.
I'm making a ball.
You're gonna make a ball.
And then I'm going to put me and Mr. Campbell on top of it.
You and Mr. Campbell are on top of the ball.
Yep. I'm going to sprinkle this around the edges. Oh no, he's falling. Ugh, stupid sand.
Now, remember, the pillows are for hitting. My sand is not for hitting.
Okay.
You seemed really angry.
Well, the sand made Mr. Campbell fall.
Let's see. Is there something we can do to make Mr. Campbell not fall?
Maybe we can just put him outside the sandbox.
Okay. You put Mr. Campbell outside the sandbox.
He'll be safe there.
You want Mr. Campbell to be safe.
Yes, he's my best friend. Okay, I'm done with this one now.
Okay. You put the sandbox over there because you are done.
What is this?
It can be whatever you want it to be.
I want it to be my dad.
Okay. That is your dad.
I want this one to be me. I want this one to be me.
Okay. That can be you. That can be whatever you want.
Woof, 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 woof. Hey, do you want to go to the park? Yeah, sure, I want to go to the park. Let's go to the park.
You went to the park with your dad?
Yeah, we're at the park now.
Okay. You're at the park.
My dad took me to the park sometimes when I was really, really little.
Mm-hmm.
Whee! Okay, I'm done with that one.
Okay.
Now I want this one to be my mom.
Okay, that is your mom.
This one's my dad.
That is your dad. You've played a lot with someone representing your dad today.
Yeah. That's my dad.
Okay, that's your dad.
Hey, you wanna go on?
Remember, our toys are not for hitting.
Well, that's what my dad did to my mom. He hit her.
Okay,
I'm done with these now.
that's okay.
What do you want to play with?
This playroom is not about me. You get to play with whatever you want to play with.
Whoa. Can you grab that doll for me?
I can, but I want you to try and get it.
Okay, I'll try and get it. Oh, I got it.
See, that was something you could do.
Yeah. I'm gonna move this over there. It's really loud.
It is very loud. We can move
Get
it
out of
far
here.
away.
Car. This is a baby.
It's a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking care of the baby?
I am. When my sister was really, really little, sometimes I would hold her. My mom would let me hold her like this, but I had to be really careful.
Did you pat your sister's head like that?
Yeah, sometimes when she was crying.
Yeah. You took very good care of your sister.
Yeah. She was really sweet then. She's not anymore. Whoa.
You caught your sister.
Yeah. So this one is my sister, and this one is my brother.
Okay. The bird is your brother. Okay.
And here's me.
Mhm.
Crash.
Did you crash into your brother and sister?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, why did you crash into your brother and sister?
Because I do that at home a lot.
Now, are you just playing with your brother and sister?
Well, sometimes I hurt them on accident.
And sometimes accidents happen.
Yeah. That's what my mom says. But sometimes she tells me to say you're sorry, and I don't feel sorry because they were being annoying.
They were being annoying. What were they doing that was annoying?
They were like taking my like toys and my Beyblades, and they were playing with them without asking me, and I want to play with them, so I want them to ask me.
That sounds very frustrating that they were taking your toys without asking.
Yeah. I want to play with the sand again.
Okay, we can play with the sand again.
Here, you play with me too.
Okay, what would you like me to do?
Let's make some eggs.
Okay.
This is for a baby dinosaur to hatch out of.
Do you like dinosaurs?
Yeah.
They're pretty cool, huh? That's a very big egg.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a little one now. A baby egg. Do you like dinosaurs?
I think they're pretty cool. How many dinosaurs are we gonna make?
11 billion.
11 billion.
Yeah.
You must really like dinosaurs to make that many.
Oh, that's our timer.
Yes, that is our timer. Do we remember what that means?
5 minutes left.
Yes. And then, are we going to hear another beep before our time is up?
I don't remember.
We are going to hear another beep. We're going to hear a beep when we have 1 minute left. And when we have 1 minute left, what does that mean?
We have to clean up.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm gonna come back here next week
Yeah.
and play with Mr. Campbell.
Mm-hmm. You also like to play a lot with Mr. Campbell, don't you?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me a story about you and Mr. Campbell from this week?
This week, Mr. Campbell let me come into his classroom during lunch, and we had cheese sticks together, and he let me use his watercolors.
It sounds like you really enjoyed getting to go see Mr. Campbell at lunch and eat cheese sticks with him.
But then my mom picked me up early, and I couldn't play with Mr. Campbell after school.
It sounds like you were frustrated that you didn't get to see Mr. Campbell after school.
Yeah, my mom just told me I couldn't.
That sounds frustrating.
Yeah. But next week, I'm gonna get to stay after school and hang out with Mr. Campbell.
But that sounds like something you could look forward to.
Yeah. There's 4 more days until I get to hang out with Mr. Campbell after school again.
That is not a lot of days.
No.
And you have that countdown memorized.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's something you're very much looking forward to.
We've made so many eggs.
We have. Do you think we've made enough eggs, or do we need to keep making eggs?
I'm gonna make a couple more.
Okay.
This one's gonna be for pterodactyl.
A pterodactyl.
Uh-huh.
What is that egg going to be for?
This one, well, I'm gonna make a really big one, and it's gonna be for a T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Yeah.
I noticed that you're really pressing that sand together.
Yeah. All right, one more egg.
Only one more. You gotta press that sand
Can
in.
you help me with this one?
I think that is something you could do yourself.
Okay, I'll try it. Oh. This one's really hard to make.
You think it's difficult?
Yeah. Oh, I got it. I did it.
You got it. You thought something was hard, and then you did it.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna smush them all down.
You're smishing all the eggs.
I'm gonna make them flat.
Okay, our timer is going off. Do you remember what that means?
We have to clean up now.
We do have to clean up. What do we need to clean up in our playroom?
We need our lid for this.
Uh-huh.
It's heavy.
It is heavy. Let's see. I think I can get our lid.
Will this be here next week?
It will be here next week.
Okay.
I think there is one more person who needs to go back.
Oh, then.
All done. Our playroom is clean, and it is time to go.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. I will see you next week.
Okay.